It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, it's Sissany. My husband went to the Dodgers game with his buddies 2 weeks ago, or so I thought. It was one of the games when the Dodgers lost after they'd been winning. At first, when I asked him in the morning, he said they won. When I called him out on it, he covered it up. But it was odd to me because he came home so late and said he was there until the end. Then he gave me a hat that he said he bought for me at the stadium, but it's not a hat from the stadium. It doesn't even look new. I think he made the entire game thing up and was out with some other woman, Jenny, in Long Beach. Now, Jenny, this is an extravagant charade that he's put on. If he's lying about the game, he went to the great lengths of getting you the hat, and you think he's just making it all up.
Yeah. Well, so this is what happened. He went to the Dodgers game with two of his friends, he told me. And this was a few weeks ago. And it was September the 9th. And this day, they happened to lose the game after, like, they had been winning. And later we're talking about it. And he says, it slips. And he says, like, oh, yeah, they won, whatever. Like he said something like, we want to celebrate, and I'm like, what are you celebrating? They lost, and I totally catch him lying, and he starts like getting nervous and trying to cover it up, and he says like, well, I meant almost win.
Okay, so. Do you have, so this is bad, but do you have any other reason to think he might be cheating? How's the relationship going between the two of you?
I mean, we've been busy with work, and we have a kid, and he's 11 years old, so I have to take care of him. And we're both trying to work, and so that kind of puts some distance between us.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
But we have a family.
Okay.
Yeah, you love him.
I hear you. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Let's just call him. Okay, Jenny? Let's just call him. Let's put him on the air. Let's find out who he sends the roses to. If he sends them to you or somebody else, let's just try and get to the bottom of it, all right?
Okay.
Okay, hang on. We're coming literally right back to do that. 1 second. Jenny's on the phone. Jenny, she's married. They've got an 11-year-old. She's got a family. Her husband went to the Dodger game, so he says. But he was out late, and he brought her a hat, or he gave her a hat that he said was from the stadium. She said it doesn't even look like a hat from the stadium. But it looks like someone's used hat. So she thinks he was out with his buddies and possibly another woman, all right? Jenny, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We are going to call him. We're going to offer him some roses, and we're going to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good luck here. Very, very quiet until we tell him that he is on the air. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Mark.
This is Mark.
Hi, Mark. My name's Diana. I'm actually calling from Diana's Garden, a brand new flower shop here in Long Beach. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm good. So we're actually in the Long Beach Town Center, kind of near the theater, and just like a little tiny little flower shop, but we're basically promoting our delivery service today. So you've been selected to receive a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and they're absolutely free.
What do you mean absolutely free?
I don't need any credit card info from you or billing info, just the name of the person that you'd like to send these flowers to, and they can receive them by lunchtime today, or we can even pick a different day if that's more convenient for you.
That's great. So I don't have to give you, like, any personal information?
Nope.
Oh.
We just hope that, like, whoever you send the flowers to, if they enjoy them and like them, then they can refer us to friends and family.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So, we can start with the name.
Betsy.
I'm sorry, Betsy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Betsy.
Betsy. Okay, cool.
I don't have to give you a last name, right?
No, first name is fine. Who's Betsy?
Just a very special lady.
Special lady. Cute. Okay.
Mark, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is your wife, Jenny, on the other line jumping in, and she wants to know, who is Betsy? Were you with her the other night when you said you were at the Dodgers game? What's going on?
I'm
Did you
sorry.
even go to the Dodgers game?
Hi, honey.
Why were you lying to me? What the?
I didn't. I didn't lie.
What are you doing? What are you doing sending flowers to another woman? You're my husband.
I went to the Dodgers game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And who's this Betsy woman?
She's nobody. She's nobody.
You just said she was a special lady. What's the relationship you have with Betsy? Why would you send her the roses when offered to get free flowers to somebody? That's who you want to send them to,
Yeah.
and she's a special lady?
Not your wife?
What's going on?
She's very sick right now, and I just thought that she's very special to me.
She's sick.
I just wanted to send her flowers. Yes,
Who is she to you? A friend?
a very good friend.
And is your wife, Jenny, do you know her?
No, I don't know her. You're lying. You can't stop lying.
I'm not lying. She's very sick. She's in the hospital. I was going to send her some roses. I thought that'd be great.
How do you have
They
the
were free
nerve
roses.
of accusing someone of being in a hospital? You know what you're messing with? That's sick. That's insane.
Honey,
Mark.
I don't know.
Mark, did you go to the baseball game the other night?
Yes, I did.
Who'd you go with?
A friend of mine.
A friend of yours.
Yeah.
And
You
did
said
they?
they were two friends.
Yeah.
You told me. And why?
Two friends.
Okay.
My friends is definitely what I went with. I went with two friends.
Why does your story keep changing?
What did they win or lose?
The Dodgers?
Aha.
They
Yeah, that's who we're talking about, not the Falcons.
no. They lost.
Story keeps changing in my head.
Yeah.
So
And why didn't you take your son?
Well, the tickets were got in advance. We had this conversation. The
What?
tickets were got in advance, and there wasn't any time. And I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
had
it's
this
good
conversation,
enough.
but you keep changing things because you keep lying.
So, Mark, here's the thing. Your wife feels like you've been disconnected, that you're pulling apart. You've got a family. She thinks that you're cheating on her. She doesn't think your story adds up. And then you send flowers to Betsy. Now, if Betsy is really a true friend of yours that is ill, that needs some love and some friendship, then you should show Jenny what you're talking about or explain
Yeah.
that more to her. But I think Jenny has every reason to doubt what you're saying because of the way she's feeling. So, Jenny, we're going to let you sort this out, but you should pursue Betsy and find out who she is and what's going on with her. And if she's not well, we hope she gets better.
Yeah,
Okay?
I will.
All right, hang in
Mark, did the Dodgers win or lose that night?
They won.
there. Are you kidding me right now?
1 second. Well, I don't know. Did they win or lose? What did she say?
They lost, but now he just said they won.
Didn't he? What did he say the first time?
They lost.
Now he said they won.
Yes.
So he actually just changed the story
He
on
actually
us?
just changed the story just this second.
Okay, well, then there you go. There you go.
But we need to remember to mute her.
Listen,
know.
I wanted to
I was
see
about
what the
to
note
see,
said.
I was about to get to the card.
Tubbs?
Like,
I mean,
come
what are you
on.
doing over there in the corner? Tinder Tubbs, all he has to do is install a mute button. How hard can it be? We could have gone to engineering college and gotten our degree in the amount of time it's taken for you to get this mute button installed.
You're right. I'm dropping the ball on that. I'll get on that.
Well, you say that every time.
Every time.
How is Sissany and Tanya, how are they supposed to believe you? Did the Dodgers win or lose, Tubbs?
They won?
I think they lost.
Gosh.
I think they lost. I think
They
that was the whole
lost.
deal. It was part of their losing streak. Ryan's Roses. It is a public service here, Kiss FM. No shortage of emails. I think we got a lot last week. Karina in La Mirada. You're going to be able to connect the dots on this, but I'm going to avoid a few things just to keep it less detail. Because you may be in the car with some people that are younger. I found inappropriate pictures on my husband's phone. There was no face.
No face. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Shoulders.
Got it.
I didn't find any unusual texts or calls, but there seemed to be less conversations that you expect for the amount of time he spends on his phone. So I think he's deleting. That's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
You're always on your phone, but yet I go to your stuff and there's nothing there. That's the edit all clear. I didn't confront him because if he's cheating, which I believe he is, it's better to catch him like this. Let's grab Karina. So Karina, we're gonna keep out the descriptions of the photos. We understand what kind of photos are there. Were there multiple? Were there a plethora? Were there a lot of them?
Well, the thing is that I saw a few of them, but he seems to delete his text all the time. So he's on his phone a lot, and then like a lot of them are gone. It's like I'll see one, and then it'll be gone, and there'll be a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine that if he is cheating, then he's definitely making sure that voice. Why would he delete the text but not the photos?
I don't know. I mean, he's. It's just like it seems to be just this reoccurring kind of Rolodex of just inappropriate pictures, and that's it. It's almost like his own little slideshow. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to confront him because I want to, I don't want him to like deny it or whatever. I want to see where this goes.
You can't recognize who's in the pictures?
No, it's just actually the body. There's no face. It's just the body, which I don't know if that's creepier or what.
Well, I mean, the person on the other end is half trying to protect themselves, right?
I guess so. I'm trying to be anonymous about it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Tanya, isn't that the way it works? Yeah. Okay, so how long have you been married?
5 years.
And you have kids?
No, we don't have any kids yet, no.
Okay. What is this thing that the iPhone does where every time someone sends you a picture and you go to their phone number, all the pictures are like collaged? That's danger.
They save them.
Well, that's what we're talking about here. Like, someone's like, whoa, I forgot that picture came. That should not be there. Like, you go into your contacts and it has all the photos there.
Yeah.
That's not a great thing to have.
If you're sending bad photos, I guess it is.
No. Yeah. Yeah, or if you're like airplaying your phone on the screen and the family's there. Like,
oh God,
okay. Well, I mean,
the whole AirPlay thing freaks me out. I get you on that. Yeah,
that and what's the other thing? The syncing of everything. Like where my texts are going. That thing's the cloud. Yeah,
the cloud.
All right,
the cloud is scary.
So Karina, let's do this. We're gonna make the call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to make the call now. We're going to offer him some roses, find out who he sends them to, and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Brian?
This is Brian.
Hi, Brian. My name is Kimmy. I'm actually calling from Any Occasion Flowers here in La Mirada.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm doing actually pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Sorry to bother you, but I just wanted to let you know that you have been selected to receive a free dozen roses.
Really?
Yeah, we're new to town, and we just wanted to do a little promotion, and we're offering a free dozen roses to one person every day this week, and today you've been selected. So I wanted to know if you wanted to send them to anybody. We can send them out this afternoon, and we'll put like a cute little note and send them to whoever you would like.
Okay, and you don't need a credit card or anything?
No. I don't need any billing information from you or your address or anything. We just ask that, like, whoever you send them to, and if you like the flowers as well, just refer us to friends and family, and we're just trying to promote our business.
Well, that sounds great. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So, who would you like to send them to?
I'd love to send them to my wife, Karina, and if you can just put, for you, love me.
For you, love me.
Yeah.
Brian, it's Ryan Seacrest. That's Sissany, not Kimmy. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife on the phone, and she wanted us to call you. By the way, I thought that was very sweet that you sent the roses to her with that note. For you, love me. I thought that's really cute.
Cute.
But the reason that she asked us to call you is that she thinks something's going on with you and somebody else. She thinks that you're engaged in a text conversation and maybe even messing around on her. So just to
what?
Be direct.
Really?
Just to be direct.
Okay.
She's seen photos in your phone, okay, that shouldn't be there. So she'd like to know if you're cheating on her.
No, I'm not cheating on her. I love her. That's why I wanted to send her those roses.
So what about the photographs that she actually has seen herself in your phone of someone else?
Oh, yeah, no. My buddy sent those to me, and, I sent them to a couple other friends. I'm not cheating on my wife, though. I've never cheated on my wife.
But Brian, I don't understand why you need to. I mean, you're always on your cell phone. You're always looking through your text, and it's like, why do you need those pictures? I feel, are we not doing good? Am I not enough? Should I send you pictures? Like, I mean,
yeah, you're more than enough. Oh, I'm
Is this
so
what guys
embarrassed.
do? Do you guys send pictures to each other of like women?
yeah.
I didn't realize there was this much forwarding going on.
No, not just.
Sometimes the guys will go, hey, bro, check this out.
Yeah,
But
they were
not like-
inappropriate, but I mean, it was more like kind of a joke thing. I sent it to my buddy Kevin. I mean, we've sent other pictures of other things too.
Okay, well, we don't even know about that. But Brian, so listen, I need Karina to tell us if she's got the peace of mind to think you're not cheating. Karina, do you believe him? Do you think he's messing around or not?
I do. I mean, part of me feels relieved. I don't think he's cheating, but I just feel like we've got trouble if he needs to be looking at these photos. So I'm like, do we need to get counseling? I feel like there's something missing in our relationship if he needs to. I mean,
all right. Well, listen, Brian, I think you know where the conversation needs to go. Karina, I think you deserve the confidence in the relationship and the peace of mind. We're going to let you guys sort it out on your own from here, okay?
Yeah, because I love you, baby. I've never cheated on you, and we can talk about this. I'm so sorry.
You should. You should. Thank you, guys, and good luck, all right? Just beg the conversation. I don't know where to go on this one,
Just
actually.
let that be a lesson for him.
Yeah, but...
Don't be looking at these pictures. Like, what's the point?
I mean...
No, I mean. I get that it's funny, like maybe once or twice, but she's saying like multiple ones kept coming. Obviously, this was an occurrence, and like, they got
But
into
if a buddy
habit.
sends you something and you open it up,
And then you're
that's
like...
not, is that cheating?
No, it's not cheating.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I'm kind of freaking out. I literally found lipstick on my husband's collar when I was doing laundry. Things have not been great lately. We barely see each other because we're both working so much. And when we are together, he's staring at his phone with a dumb smile on his face. I didn't think much of it, but now that I found the lipstick, I think I know what's going on. It's funny she talks about the smile. Sometimes I wonder, why are people staring at their phones with those goofy looking smiles?
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it, and then I think, oh God, don't do it. Don't be one of those goofy smiling people at your phones.
I'm that person.
Yeah.
Always.
We know. But Jessica's on with us now. Jessica, I'm more concerned about lipstick on his collar than the smiling goofy at his phone.
Yeah.
How do we think that happened?
Well, that's what I want to get to the bottom of. I don't know, because there's no reason for him to have lipstick on his collar. And, he didn't know it was there, I'm assuming, because I found it while I was taking our clothes to the dry cleaner. And I can't believe it. I cannot.
Well, I was asking Tanya, how does lipstick even get on a collar? And Tanya, tell us.
Well, when you're kissing somebody's neck.
So I didn't think that was the answer we wanted to hear, but it's this is concerning. I think you're right. And you had a hunch that he's been doing this for a long time anyway. Why'd you have this long-term hunch?
Well, that's the thing. We've been married 7 years, and he's been, really distant, and I didn't think anything of it until I found this lipstick, because I'm just convinced, and my gut is telling me that it might even be somebody I know, who's like one of my friends, maybe. I don't know, but I want to find out.
That's not good.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to come back. We're going to call him, and we're going to find out what's going on. Ryan's Roses right now. So Patty's standing by. We're going to make this call. I got to get out of the car. Stay for a second. I'm going to get into it now. Jessica's been married. Jess, how long have you been married to your husband?
7 years.
7 years. All right, guy comes home, lipstick on the collar. What's going on? She had a hunch that he's been messing around, and now she thinks that when she was doing the laundry, she saw it, and she thinks that, okay, this is now confirmed. So in addition to all that, he's been doing that goofy smile, when he gets a message on his phone a lot. And we know what that means. You do it, Tanya. What does it mean?
It means flirty, thirst traps, all the things.
So, Jessica, let's call him. Let's get into it. Let's find out what we can. Patty's going to offer him some roses. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. We want to find out who he sends these roses to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Frank?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Hi, Frank. My name's Nayeli, calling from Albert's Flowers here at El Segundo Boulevard. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They are completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge.
Hey, all right. Hey, babe.
No, it's Nayeli, not...
No. Jessica, you're there. Say hey.
No, it's just...
I know you were going to do something, but I did not think you were going to do this.
It's just Nayeli. I'm sorry. Am I speaking to Frank?
It's okay, Nayeli. You don't have to do it. I understand. I'm familiar with this game. I listened to your show.
No, it's
I
not
know
a
this
show.
You're doing.
It's a flower shop.
Frank?
Right.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank. It's Ryan Seacrest on Kiss FM. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's good to talk to you, Ryan.
It's great to talk to you. I have your wife, Jessica, on the phone, as you probably can imagine.
Yeah. Hey, Jesse. Yeah.
Well,
I don't understand what's happening. Why are you acting like this?
Well, I knew that you would react in some way. That was the whole point. I just didn't think you were going to call a radio show.
wait, react to what? React to what?
To the lipstick thing.
What is the lipstick thing?
I put lipstick on the collar of the shirt because I knew she was going to be picking up the laundry, and I wanted her to see it. I wanted her to notice.
What are you talking about?
You did it on purpose?
Honey, look, yeah, we've not been talking much recently. You don't seem to notice me anymore, and I wanted to do something to get your attention. A couple weeks ago, we were at that barbecue.
Really?
We were at that barbecue, and I was talking to a lady, and you didn't even look up. You just don't seem to care what I'm doing anymore. So I wanted to do something.
You're talking to a lady. Well, I do now. Okay, this is what you wanted. I do now.
I just wanted you to pay attention to me for a second. I thought a classic lipstick on the collar routine would be enough, and it worked. I think this is a little further than I was expecting. I thought we'd have a
Frank, before I pass judgment on your method here, have you been getting messages to your phone and having goofy smiles? What are you looking at on your phone over the last few months where you're seeing something and it's making you goofy smile into your phone?
I look at my phone a lot. I spend a lot of time on Instagram. It's
That's
probably
right.
like corgis on Instagram make me smile a lot.
Oh, like memes? Or you watching? Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yeah, a lot of memes and stuff.
lie.
I took your lipstick. It's your lipstick. That you should recognize your lipstick.
It is not my lipstick, Frank. When do I wear red? When? Never.
It's your lipstick. Yeah, you do. It's in the top drawer. It's in the gold tube. It was the first lipstick I saw.
So, Frank, can I tell you what's going on here?
Yeah.
I think you are doing something you feel guilty about. And you maybe did plant the lipstick and come up with this convoluted story so that if something like this did happen, you would say you planted it and you did it on purpose to see what kind of rise or reaction you got because you've actually done something. And this is some decoy narrative that you're trying to create.
Oh, my God, wait a second. You took the gold lipstick, Frank?
Yeah, you recognize it now? Yeah, the gold tube.
Oh, my God. No. Tell me you did not take the gold lipstick. Tell me you did not.
I thought it was red. Wasn't it red?
Gold tube.
The case is gold. Oh, my God, I was
Why wouldn't it be in a red tube?
That's a collector's item, Frank. That's Riri Woo.
What?
The two of you have now gone into some other orbit for me.
Yeah, I know. I
All
can't.
right, Frank, it's a twisted method. I think there's something going on and you're trying to disguise us or what is it called? Sleight of hand. You know what I mean? Like
Mind trick us?
Yeah, mind trick us or take our eyes off the ball.
You said that mine was convoluted. I just wanted my wife to notice me for a second. Your idea that this is some
I'm just telling you.
clever trap is way more convoluted than my theory.
I just can tell you.
I noticed that you took...
Hold on. Why is she so upset about the lipstick? I can't understand.
It's a collector's item.
There's collector's item lipsticks?
Yes.
Riri Woo.
I mean, I'm not familiar with the color, but
Wait, is Riri Woo the color?
It's a Rihanna Mac a collaboration, and she named the red lipstick Riri Woo. That's a
And it's
really
a collector's item? Of
Now it is.
You don't use it?
No.
Oh, my God.
I kind of believe him, though. I'm not going to lie.
I think he's covering up guilt.
I don't.
Good morning, Alicia and Irvine. How are you?
Good morning, Ryan.
Well, is it? I mean, yes, it is. But I don't quite understand what's going on in this marriage. Where this guy, so you heard this, right? Where Frank, he put Riri Woo lipstick on his own collar so his wife would pay attention to him?
No. I just say no. I just don't think it happened. I think that maybe it happened with a coworker. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe it was something that was a little, maybe not cheating, but not perfectly kosher.
But no one believes that the man got Riri Woo lipstick, put it on his collar intentionally so that his wife would see it and he would get caught for. And he, by the way, he knew it was us calling.
I mean,
for a second we were on the phone.
Exactly. He already had a story for you guys. Come on. He was waiting for you guys to call. He's like, look, I'm going to cheat on my wife. I'm going to have this indiscretion. I'm going to have a little story. If Ryan calls me, hey, Ryan, how you doing?
Yeah, and I'll make up this lip. Yeah, Tanya, you what?
I kind of believe him.
You believe that he went to.
Tanya.
He put Rihanna's lipstick, Riri Woo, on his own collar.
I do.
Okay, if he did, then he needs to go out throughout Southern California and buy every rose for that wife and take it to her immediately and then work overtime to pay for it so it's not out of her pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also,
It ain't cool.
If he did do that, that's weird too.
It is weird. I'm not going to.
Thanks
That
for
is
calling,
weird.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot be hard enough on this guy for whatever game he's playing, right, Debbie?
Yes.
Go ahead,
You
you're
are-
on.
Okay, Ryan, you need to call the guy, I forget his name, but you need to
Right.
call him up and apologize because you are way too rough on him. First of all, the same thing happened to me. My husband went to Las Vegas, came home with a pair of extra small undies in his suitcase. I found them. I went running into his man cave and I said, what are these? And he started busting a gut, said the same thing. I wanted a reaction. I wanted you to notice me.
And
So
you believe?
I
Sorry,
believe that.
sorry. Hold on. You believe that your husband went to the panty shop and bought extra small panties as a joke?
I do.
Well, I don't,
really
and I
do.
don't even know him. I mean, what man is going to buy panties as a joke? It's not what we do. We're not. I promise you, we're
I
not.
will give you this. I am divorced from him, and long story. But in saying that, I agree it's not the way to do it because I just think married people have forgot how to communicate, and you guys always say this is the bottom line. Nobody communicates anymore.
I agree.
That's true.
That's fair. Well, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, bye. I don't. Yeah, okay. I don't believe that. There's no dude that goes to buy panties for a joke. It's just not. I mean, we were going to Victoria's Secret to buy that, and then not your size as a joke.
I mean, it's not a funny joke, at least that much.
I will tell you though that Friday night. Speaking of wearing women's clothes.
Oh,
So-
do you have something to share with us?
Yeah, you want me to tell you now?
Yeah.
So Friday night, there I am. I'm at the house and I look in my closet and I see this gray V-neck T-shirt, very soft. And I think, God, I don't remember buying that, but man, that looks comfortable. I'm going to barbecue and make kebabs on Friday night.
Okay.
So I wanted to look, kind of California cool. It was so hot. I was out grilling. So I put on my blue shorts that that are kind of snug. If you kind of want to draw a little attention.
Okay.
So I put on my blue shorts.
Draw attention to
Hey, whatever your kebab is.
Mr. Seacrest.
Well, no, just draw attention, right? They're just tight on the thigh.
Yeah.
So I put them on. I'm at my barbecue, and I put on this shirt. And,
I'm at my barbecue. Okay.
yeah. And I put on this shirt, and I'm standing by the barbecue, and I say to Shayna, I say, hey, kind of like, want me to make you a margarita?
Oh, yeah.
Like that kind of a vibe?
Look what
Daddy's got.
Yeah. And she goes, "What are you wearing?" I said, "Isn't this great? This is like a new gray shirt that I didn't know I had. Fits kind of tight and snug around the arms, and then look how like low the V is." She goes, "You're wearing my shirt."
No.
I didn't realize it got mixed up in the laundry. I was wearing her shirt, but I thought I was being like, extra cool.
Bless your heart.
I thought I'm like, she might actually think this is like, I look like a dude. And turns out, my lens of thinking I looked like a dude, I was wearing her shirt.
Her shirt. Oh,
she called it a blouse, but so I didn't really feel like barbecuing kebabs at that point.
Oh no!
So my point is, that was unintentional. It was unintentional.
That is so good.
It's very strange how you could wear your boyfriend's shirt and fine.
Yeah.
I put on her shirt. Everyone's upset with me.
Well, and she's also very small, so I'm surprised it wasn't a lot tighter on you.
Well, it was interestingly snug. But I was so excited about the low V.
And you were excited about your tight shorts.
Well,
you were like, look what I got here.
Yeah, no one wanted to look.
No.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Now, this is Brianne who's on the line. So check this out, okay, and then we'll put her on. Her husband was out of town on business, sent a photo from his room. She saved the picture to her photos, and she noticed the location the photo was taken in was not where he said he was going to be. He said Scottsdale, and he was actually in Las Vegas. And so it pins it, right? It shows you where the geo pin is.
When you take a picture, I guess if you save it onto your phone, it does.
Mine
do that.
Mine somehow does that too. I'll search for a photo. If I put in the city, it comes up. Yeah. But I don't know how it happens like that. It just
you can turn it off if you want to. I think it comes standard in the phone.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, all these upgrades make noise. I want to go back to simplicity. I literally just want text messages, a camera roll. I didn't want email.
We just get a flip phone.
But the only problem, we get a flip phone. The only problem is you have to go, to get to C, you have to go A, B, C in the one.
Oh, yeah.
Click, 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 click.
So, Brianne, thank you for coming on with us. So you go on to say that you tested him, right, about Scottsdale? What happened?
Yeah, so my husband was out of town, or he's been out of town for a couple weeks, and he was, I guess because it's been so long, and he felt like he just wanted to test out growing a beard. So the whole thing is just he started growing a beard, and he's been sending me pictures of progress every single day, and it's actually it's cute and funny. So I kind of thought maybe when he gets back, I'll put together a collage for him, and then he can put it up on Instagram or do something funny with. Yeah, so I've been saving every single one, putting them into a special folder. But, when I was looking at it yesterday, something popped up. I don't know how it even happened because, I don't understand how iPhones work or Google or anything. But I clicked it, and all of a sudden it kind of went to a map. I swiped up, and it showed the Google Maps. And it showed that the picture was taken, it was a hotel, it was a hotel room, but the picture was taken in Las Vegas, not in Scottsdale, where he said he's been.
And then you started saying, hey, how's Scottsdale? And he was responding like he was still in Scottsdale?
Yeah, so at first I thought maybe it was just a glitch or maybe it's just a thing. So what I did was I looked up okay, what's the weather in Scottsdale? And it looked perfect. So I reached out and I said, hey, babe, how's it going? How's the weather? I heard it was raining there. And he then said, yeah, it's been pretty rainy and bad, but it's okay.
So we know he's covering something up because he's in Las Vegas, not Scottsdale. Yeah. So what's he covering up is the question. Let's come back, Brianne. We're going to call your husband for Ryan's Roses, okay?
Okay.
This is interesting. I mean, the geotagging or pinning of the phone photos really tells you a lot. So Brianne's husband told her that he was going to be in Scottsdale for work, and it turns out that the photos he's sending to her are coming from Las Vegas when she saves them to her camera roll, and it tags where it's coming from. So we know going into this that he's lying about his location. So what's the reason, right? I mean, it's hard to believe that he is in Vegas on business all this time and wouldn't tell you that, right? If it's business. So, Brian, what you should do here is just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, we're going to call. We're going to call him now, and be very quiet till we can get something out of him here, okay, and see what might be going on. All right, Brian?
Okay.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Austin, please?
This is Austin.
Hi, Austin. My name is Wendy. I'm calling from Blooms for You. We're actually a new flower shop in the area, and I'm trying to promote my business. So I was wondering, since you're a local resident, if you'd be interested in sending flowers to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
I would love to send flowers. That's such a great idea.
Yeah, I'm just hoping to promote my business. If you like our arrangements, just refer us to friends and family. We can do a dozen red roses if that works for you.
Absolutely.
Okay. What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
I'm going to send them to Genevieve.
Genevieve. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Something simple, just, missing you.
Missing you. I'm assuming this is a romantic gesture. So should I, we have like romantic cards that have hearts and stuff on them. Would you prefer that?
Oh, yes, please. Hearts. The whole thing.
Austin, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Brianne, on the line. Who's Genevieve?
What the? Oh, my God. What the hell? I'm, like, shaking right now. Genevieve? I haven't even heard about her in 5 years. This is Brian, some girl he used to work with, like some like girl he used to like do text messages with sometimes. Like literally we had like a thing about her, and he's never said anything about her like in the last 5 years. Like what the hell, Austin?
Austin, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
We know you were in Las Vegas. You just sent romantic flowers to Genevieve. Just tell us what's going on.
Nope, I was in Scottsdale with work.
Well, then why did you send roses to Genevieve right now? Romantic roses. Explain that.
I think you misheard me.
Austin, you're full of. I know when you're lying. We've been married long enough at this point. When I know when you're lying, you're stuttering.
Yeah,
so like,
lot.
don't be. You have to just like have to like say it right now. What you've been doing.
Okay, Brie, let's just, hey, why don't we get off the radio? Let's talk about this. Everything is fine.
Okay, everything is not fine at this point. Like, you've got to just put it out there, because now I'm like, I may never speak to you after this. So this is, oh my God, I knew it. I had a feeling in my gut. Like, I knew it. So just be honest.
We have to talk. I think we have to.
So, Brianne, I think, listen, I'm going to let him go, but obviously, he's lying to you. I mean, he can't even say a word. He sent these flowers to another woman, and
the picture geotagged him in Vegas, clearly. So that's it.
We're going to let you guys deal with this off the air, okay?
Okay, thank you guys.
All right,
I'm so sorry. Oh.
I don't even know that we needed to make that call, because we knew he was lying about being in a different city, and he was lying about being in Las Vegas versus Scottsdale, Arizona. I mean,
right,
we didn't really need to make that call. We knew it doesn't matter what he's doing. If he's right, like, who cares? If you're doing something else, you're still not telling me the truth. And she even sent him a text message asking him about it when she knew that he was lying. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. And we're going to do Ryan's Roses. It's time. Dear Ryan and Sissany, on this Valentine's Day, we do a Ryan's Roses. It's almost counterintuitive.
Like we shouldn't do it?
I think so. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. We should be celebrating love.
I'm with you,
Should we skip it?
Yeah. Let's see. Whitney, how bad do you need this?
I need it so bad. I need help. I need everything.
All right, hold on one second. What do you think?
Maybe we can find her a nice poem instead.
That's so boring and cheesy.
Now let's do it.
All right. So she says, Dear Ryan and Sissy, my husband has been very quiet lately. I find that these things that he does take away more time than they should. For instance, if he goes into the other room to grab something, he's gone for like 10 minutes. When he goes to the bathroom, it's like 15 minutes. Well, I mean, could be.
That's standard.
Could be a problem.
I was in there for 30 minutes sometimes.
When I went to check his phone, I realized he changed his password. Something's going on. I think he's cheating on me. So, Whitney, thanks for holding on. So you think because he's going away for these extended periods of time, he's talking to somebody on his phone or texting someone?
I know he is. I even checked his phone, and he had changed his password, which he never does. So I really do believe he's like cheating.
So you
on me.
had his old password? You had access to his phone?
Of course. We've been married for 23 years. I know everything about this guy. Like, of course I have his password.
And is this the first time in your 23 years of marriage you've thought he's cheating?
Yes, it really is. And so I really need to know. I really need to know.
Did you ask him what his new password was or confront him about that?
I did. And, he gave me the runaround and said that I was acting crazy, like he normally does when something goes wrong, and he's trying to cover it up. So pretty much I know what's going on now.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Do you have kids?
Yes. We have a daughter in college already. So it's just us at home now.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Hold on one second. We're going to call him next, all right?
Okay.
So we have Whitney from Norwalk on the phone, married 23 years. And she thinks her husband is cheating because he's on the phone. He changed his password. He's walking out of the room. He's in the bathroom for 15 minutes on the phone. So she's actually sure he's cheating. So Whitney, Sisney is going to offer him some roses. We're going to try and find out who he sends them to, who he's thinking about, who is top of mind. All right? Then we'll find out what kind of emotion and what words he puts on the card. And then we'll tell him he's on the air. So stay with us. And don't say anything until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
And you say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Leon?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Leon. My name is Wendy. I'm calling from My Pretty Petal. We're actually a brand new flower shop in the area. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents, that's you, to send free flowers to anybody that you'd like today.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of just a Valentine's Day promotion that we're doing, and we just hope that you spread the word about our flower shop, and then hopefully we gain your business. But I don't need any money, any credit card info, anything from you right now.
Wow, that is like perfect timing.
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
I'm definitely interested.
Well, then, okay, give me the name of the person you want to send the flowers to.
That's from my wife, Whitney.
Okay. Cute. And what would you like to put on the card?
You could say, Happy Valentine's Day to the man that loves you so much.
Happy Valentine's Day from the man that loves you so much.
Wow, this is great. So I lost my job, and the money's been tight, and this is perfect timing. Thank you so much.
Aww,
babe,
why didn't you tell me?
Leon, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest. You're on Kiss FM, and we've got your wife Whitney on the phone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
How are you, bud?
I'm doing okay.
Well, so, Leon, reason we're calling is because your wife was suspect of some activity with you on your cell phone. You changed your password, and she feels like you've been on your phone out of the room a lot, and she was just curious and wondering what that was all about. Could you tell her?
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. It's about a month ago, babe. I lost my job.
Oh, why didn't you tell me? I didn't realize you lost your job. Like,
Look, I mean, it's a chance that I could get it back, and I've just been kind of waiting to see. They did see these crazy layoffs, but it's like,
Leon. So you said you lost your job a month ago. Well, if you don't have a job, where are you now?
Out looking for a job.
Okay, but what about all the nights you were working late? Where were you then?
Well, I mean, I've been, let's we're on the radio. Let's talk about this when I get home. I'm on my way home right now. Let's talk about it when I get home.
What do you mean when we get home? We're on the phone right now, and I need to know where you've been all those times.
Yeah, we can talk about it when I get home. I love you, baby. Come on. It's Valentine's Day. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I don't care about Valentine's Day. If you haven't had a job...
Hey, come on. Let's not fight
where
right
have
now.
you been, Leon?
Out looking for a job. Out trying not to... Not trying not to have you worry. Okay, let's talk about it when I get home. Okay, I love you. I'll see you soon.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Leon?
He hung up.
He's hung up.
Oh, my God.
Well, Whitney, hold on. That took a turn because, it sounds like your husband did lose his job and maybe he's out on the hunt and wanted to have a solution before he told you about it.
Yeah, but you don't make things up for a month and telling me that you're leaving every day, working late. I mean, every night you're working late and on the weekends and staying long, and you don't even have a job. Like, where were you that whole time?
I guess you should talk to him when he gets home. I don't know what to say to you other than you'll be able to tell if he's telling the truth, I think, when you look him in the eye. But I feel bad that he's been out there trying to hustle another job.
But I also feel bad for you that he was keeping this from you for a whole month and possibly more.
All right. Good luck, Whitney, and thank you very much for reaching out to us.
Thank you.
All right. You take care. Bye-bye. Oh, no. All right. Let's just go back to this Ryan's Roses for a second. If you missed it, we had Leon on the phone. We called Leon. His wife of 23 years thought he was talking to another woman and cheating on her. And he sent the roses to Whitney, his wife.
Yes.
He was relieved that he was getting free roses because he revealed that he has lost his job and he's been out looking for work.
Out looking for a job. Out trying not to not trying not to have you worry. Okay, let's talk about it when I get home. Okay, I love you. I'll see you soon.
And then he hung up, and she kept saying, "But where have you been all these nights for a month when you said you've been going to work?"
Maybe he's telling the truth. And this is why he has to talk to her when he gets home, because maybe he is about to get this job and he's not supposed to speak about it, or maybe it's not confirmed yet.
So for a month, he was saying that he's going to work. And you think every night that he was away, he was looking for a job?
Maybe there's something in the works and he just can't publicly talk about it. So that's why he's like, can we please get off the radio? Because I don't want to talk about this
It's
publicly.
plausible. I believe him. I think that he was trying to fix it all before his wife knew about it so that he could deliver. I just think he was out trying to figure it out. I don't think he was cheating. I don't, because when he originally sent the flowers to his wife and was so relieved and so sounding like in love for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I just believed it and he got me. He won me there.
Yeah. And you want to protect the ones you love. He wants to just protect her.
I don't love that he lied to her the whole month.
I think he was embarrassed. Like, I have to be honest with you. I might do the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't think I'd want to admit that I didn't have the job. Like, I think I'd want to be out there and I'd want to hustle to, like, prove I could get another one or keep it. Mm-hmm. I understand his thinking. He wants to solve the problem before she knows about the problem.
Maybe a week.
For the good of them,
Maybe
the couple.
a month. And then how do you explain changing your password, though?
He didn't explain that, did he?
No, he didn't.
She needs to ask about that when he gets home. So I'm going to believe Leon. It's Valentine's Day. All right, let's have a little hope.
For the sake of love.
All right, Cupid would appreciate this, known as Tubbs.
Saint Valentine. Ooh, should we dress up Tubbs in like a little Cupid outfit?
Wouldn't that be cute? Did you bring it?
Let's put him out on the streets.
Did you bring in your bow and your arrow?
No, it's being repaired right now.
Tubbs, draw back your bow and let your arrow flow. Are you letting your arrow flow? Oh, anyway.
Wait, Tubbs, what are your plans tonight?
Let's hold off on Tubbs' plans. He's got to engineer the show for a couple hours still. It's time for Ryan's Roses. We have Vanessa on the line in Burbank. Now, she's written to us and she has said about her husband, sis, that we have shared a desktop computer that she's been using while working from home. When my husband gets texts, an alert pops up. Lately, he's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David. I don't think anything of it, but then now I'm starting to. So I'm wondering, does she think it's David or David as a code name?
Interesting.
Vanessa, thank you for writing into us. So do you think that this person on the other end is really a David, or is it a code name for someone else?
I'm convinced it has to be a code name for another woman. I don't understand how it could be anything else.
Well, what are you seeing? What's in the body of the message that might make you think that?
So the message that I found, well, a lot of them had been deleted, and the one that I found said, "Can't wait." And then there were 3 red heart emojis, and then another one that said, "I don't know what I would do without you."
Yeah, that's not good.
So, Vanessa, how long have you been married?
I've been married 7 years.
All right. Hold on 1 second. We'll get to the call next, all right?
Okay.
Now we've got Vanessa on the line. Vanessa married for 7 years, and she's seeing her husband getting text messages that are, well, you know when you sync all your devices together? So she's seeing his messages. That syncing, you know, syncing can be a sync. So that's what's happened here. He's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David, and she thinks that it's a code name for somebody because the messages are saying, "Can't wait," and there's 3 heart emojis. I don't know what I would do without you, that kind of thing, that kind of sentiment. So, Vanessa, if you would just say, "Ryan, you have my permission to call," and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we are going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out about David.
Okay.
All right, Sisney, ready with the roses?
Yep.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We'll find out who's top of mind, who he's thinking about, who he wants to send them to, and what he wants to put on the card. All right, here we go. Good luck, Vanessa.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Phil.
Yeah, this is Phil.
Hi, Phil. This is Darlene. I'm calling from Burbank Blooms. We actually have a fun promotion right now where we're offering to local residents a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
Oh, how'd you get my number? I don't remember signing up for this sort of thing.
We have a database based off of purchases that you may have made online in the past 18 months and to receive promotional offers from local vendors. So you may have bought something online from another company. But anyways, they're completely free, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. You can choose from red, white, pink, roses. It's a dozen, and they can get them by lunchtime today.
I mean, I can't think of anyone that I would send them to right now, but I don't know. Is it possible to send it to like the nurses station at Providence Hospital? You know, with like a note saying like, "Thank you for everything that they do" or something?
Yeah, I could. Are you sure you don't have a significant other, a wife, a mom, sister, anybody you want to send it to?
I'm just thinking, you know, it must be hard going for them to go to work all the time, and, you know, it could be a nice gesture.
That is very nice. We could arrange that.
Before we go any further, Phil, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we've got your wife, Vanessa, on the phone. Very thoughtful of you to want to send the roses to the nurses. But before we get to that, she has reached out to us because she's been reading romantic messages that are coming from someone named David because your devices are synced up. Who is David that is writing things to you like, "Can't wait, I don't know what I would do without you"? Can you explain that to Vanessa?
David's a friend. That's all. We met at the gym, through the gym, you know, doing outdoor workouts.
Okay, so David is a friend of yours?
Yeah.
And what is
David's a friend?
And what? And David,
I've never heard you mention David before.
Okay.
We met through the gym, and that's you know, I see him at our outdoor workouts.
And so when he says "can't wait," 3 heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you. What does David mean?
And why are you deleting his text?
Oh, look, Vanessa, I can. We can talk about this, but let's not talk about this on the radio.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'd like to talk face to face, not on the radio.
I think I will let you guys do that. Vanessa, if this feels like a conversation the two of you guys should have, certainly without us. All right? We'll let you take it from here. Okay?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I hope the two of you can get to the same place to talk in person as soon as possible.
Me too.
Okay, thank you, Phil, for talking to us. And Vanessa, thank you for reaching out.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, so I believe him. So I what?
You believe him that that's his, quote, friend?
No, I believe him that he wants to tell her something about David.
Oh, my gosh. Did not see that coming.
We just had Vanessa and Phil on the line who have been married, and Phil was getting messages from a David that were romantic messages. And one could think, all right, well, that's a code name for another woman that he's seeing, or it could be David, another man. Mm-hmm. And to me, clearly he got a little, nervous, but to me, it sounded like Phil was getting messages that said things like, can't wait, heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you, from a David. That's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like...
Uh-huh.
I mean, Tubbs, remember you remember back when you were single, you used to put code names in your phone? Like David would have been Donna?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well,
I'm
not proposing it. I'm just saying that's what Tubbs used to do.
Well, I have a code name for you in my phone.
Is it Donna?
No, it's not Donna.
Is it
Wait,
Madonna?
what's your code name for Ryan?
Rodney.
Rodney?
Rodney.
I like Rodney. It's a good name. So if I text you, you know it's not Rodney, you know it's me.
I know it's you.
You don't know another Rodney?
No.
Okay.
You're the only Rodney I know.
Anybody else have a code name for anybody on this show?
No.
Actually, I do for Tanya. What do I have?
Oh, you're in as
T-Rad.
Because at the time, that was not a conversation. It was just T-Rad was all I knew her as. So anyway, that just it could have been sensitive, and they're going to talk off air. But Haley is on now. So Haley, go ahead. You heard the Ryan's Roses. What did you think is happening?
To me, it's clear what's happening, and I'm very sure that she needs to know. Like, I totally agree that they need to have a conversation. This actually happened to me. My fiance left me for a guy, and at first I was devastated, but because he was kind of open and honest with me, we're actually friends now, so it can work. It can work out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I know people that this has happened to as well. I mean, in a little different way of being, having the conversation. But I certainly know people in my life that have been in a marriage or in an engagement with a woman and then ended up in a relationship with a man. If that's what we think that sounded like.
Right. I mean, it's heartbreaking, but as long as you're truthful...
Well, I mean, it's
there's only so much you can do,
It's heartbreaking at first, yes, to both of them and certainly to Vanessa, but then it must be a relief or just a sense of honesty, freeing, right?
Yeah.
To be filled. Again, we're alleging this because we didn't have the conversation, but it certainly sounded like there was a sensitive one to be had. And Haley, thank you for calling and being honest with us on the air too. I appreciate your thoughtfulness, and thanks for listening to us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you take care.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, I decided to go to my friend to visit in Arizona because she was just having a baby. So I logged on to Southwest to book the trip. I noticed my husband has a crazy amount of miles. We don't travel that much. So I did some digging into his flight history. He's been going to Vegas. Ooh, not good. All the time. Weekly. When he should be going to work, he's going to Vegas. And she discovered that. So we got problems. So what's he doing in Vegas? Does he have a gambling addiction? Or does he have a girl there? So that, I mean, it's that actually that simple. Let me get Serena on the line. Serena, good morning. Thanks for sending this. How long have you been married?
3 years, about 3 years in August.
All right. So does your husband have a gambling addiction?
You know, not that I know of. He's been going to Vegas a lot, so I don't. Maybe that's. Right. I don't know, but
I mean, what was the feeling you had when you found out that he was going every single week?
Yeah.
You know, at first it's like I looked at the account and I thought like it's got to be a mistake. You know, maybe like they accidentally put miles for something or someone else's account or something. I mean, because he's gone like a lot from his job and stuff. You know, he's in marketing, so he goes to like conferences or in San Diego and things like that. But I mean, it's crazy. I don't know why he'd be going to Vegas every week.
Let's find out. Yeah. Let's find out.
And is he flying there like in the morning and comes back the same day, or is it overnight?
That's the thing. Like, there's a couple of overnights, that he's been gone, but it's all been, things for work and things like that. But it's just like, it's not like he's gone for like days at a time or anything. So
he's been hiding this from you, which I don't like. Serena, just tell me that, just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Sisney's going to do the call. We're going to offer your husband some flowers.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Yeah.
So be very
quiet. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Alex?
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Alex. My name is Lauren. I'm actually calling from Flowers and More. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, good morning. I'm actually calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today.
How was I chosen for that?
You maybe bought something online in the last 6 months to even a year, and you opted in to get some promotions. And so I'm just new in La Puente, and I'm just trying to promote my business. So, giving you a free dozen roses today. You can actually send them to whoever you want. They're free.
Okay. I don't have to purchase anything. Just send them to somebody.
Yeah, and I don't even need any information from you or anything. So I just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note, and then we can send them this afternoon.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's send them to Stacy.
Stacy. Okay. And then what would you like to write on the note?
Let's have the note say, does he do this for you?
Alex, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Serena, on the line. Who is Stacy?
Stacy is my new intern.
Does he do this for you? Does he do this for you? What does that mean?
Alex, what? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, who is
this whoever's in Vegas?
What is...
Alex,
Vegas, what?
Alex, are you going to Vegas every week?
I travel to Vegas for business sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go to Vegas every week, Alex?
I don't know how.
Alex, we know.
We have your flight history.
I have Southwest has shown us your flight history. We know you're going every week. You're coming in. Sometimes you stay. Are you cheating on your wife in Vegas with anybody there at all?
I met somebody in Vegas. I don't know how it happened. I didn't mean to do it.
Oh, come on, bro. You didn't mean it. You have a wife. You didn't mean to do it. You didn't mean to fly to Vegas to hook up with some chick named Stacy. How long has this affair been going on, Alex?
Look, I was at a bachelor party in Vegas. I met this girl. It was just some crazy connection, and I don't have that with a lot of people. It was, I don't know. I wasn't trying to meet somebody.
Right.
Just
So
how it
you didn't
happened.
mean to get on a plane to get to Vegas to meet this girl, but you did, and you cheated. And how long has it been going on?
Well, we met over the summer during a bachelor party.
When do you want to tell your wife that you're having an affair, bro? When was that going to come up?
I was going to break it off.
You were going to break it off with Stacy or with
So
me?
considerate of you.
I've been trying to with Stacy. I've been trying to end it. I know it's not right. I
You
just
haven't been trying very hard. You've been flying to Vegas every week. So how hard have you been trying to break it off?
And every time I say this is when I go, I say this is. I'm going to tell her I can't break up with her by text or anything. I had to tell her in person, and I just get there and I can't do it. And it just
Alex, you
come
are
on.
I don't even want. I don't know how much airtime I want to give you right now.
I am so happy that I found out this right now this way, because now I don't have to waste another 3 years with you.
How could you just throw your 3 years of marriage away?
it wasn't on purpose.
Alex, are you an adult?
Come on.
Are you an adult?
I'm sure you've made plenty of mistakes before. I don't think
Alex,
I
I'm making a lot of mistakes, but I'm not married. I don't get married, so I don't screw it up.
Fair enough.
Thank you. But Alex, I'm hanging up on you because you've got to talk to your wife. You've completely shattered her heart. Serena, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, but at least you know.
Yeah, I'm really glad I know now. I'm really glad that I found out now, because now I don't have to waste another 3 years on this weak loser.
Oh, my gosh. I feel so bad.
I will.
You know what? Don't even feel bad. Feel bad for him.
I do feel bad for him.
I do.
Good luck, and we wish you happiness, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for calling.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me break it down for you. My husband's been acting a little off recently. Last week, he bumped into some people from school during the day at a restaurant. My husband was with another woman. He told them they were on a scout. My husband works in production but doesn't ever go scouting locations. If this lunch was nothing, why would he lie instead of saying he was at lunch with a coworker, which would be, of course, very acceptable? Like I said, all this seems weird because he's already been acting strange towards me. From Jamie in Culver City. Jamie, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So any clues why he's trying to cover it up?
Well, my husband, he's been acting pretty strange towards me lately. Usually he's pretty helpful around the house, and lately he's been really grumpy about it. Anytime I say, can you help me with the trash, he gets really almost offensive about it and doesn't want to. And I thought he was just going through a funk, but, parents from the school my daughter goes to, they saw him at lunch with another woman, so now putting two and two together, it all makes sense.
Well, could he have been out scouting and grabbing a lunch with the coworker?
Well, he does work in production, but that's not part of his job.
All right, let's see what we can find out here. We will call him next. All right, Ryan's Roses. So Jamie, her husband was spotted out with another woman at lunch. But when she asked, he said he was out on a scouting, works in production, out on a scouting trip. He doesn't scout. So he did not tell the truth, at least specifically. He didn't get into it. And she thinks he's been acting strange lately. It's just a shift in behavior.
Yeah.
And that set off the alarm. And now he's spotted by these people out to lunch with another woman and hasn't said anything about it. So she's concerned. Jamie, how long have you been married?
Well, we've been married 7 years now.
Okay. So we're going to call your husband and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sissy, you ready? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go. Good luck. Be very quiet until we tell him we're on the air.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jared?
This is Jared.
Hi, Jared. My name is Tracy. I'm calling from the Blooming Flower. We're actually brand new to Culver City. We're a new flower shop on the corner of Washington and Sepulveda. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
I'm calling because we're reaching out to local residents to send some free flowers today. And actually, you can send these free roses to anybody that you'd like. And the only thing we ask in return is that whoever gets them hopefully refers us to friends and family if they like our flowers.
Okay, well, that's excellent. No, it's great. Actually, yes. I do have someone I'd like to send to. Could I send it to Tiffany? And I wanted to say congrats on the twins.
Congrats on the twins. Okay.
Yeah, she's having twins. Is
Interesting.
that okay?
That's perfect.
Great.
Okay. How would you like to sign the card?
I'm not
What's that?
What is happening?
You do it. Hello, Jared?
Yeah.
Hi, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany.
I think he knows.
I know he knows. I'm just telling him. So, Jared, you're on the air at Kiss FM this morning. Clearly, you know that.
Jared, that's a first.
Okay, we have your wife, Jamie, on the line. Jamie?
Yep.
So, Jared, I mean, you clearly have heard us do this before, so the reason, you know why we're calling because your wife thinks that you're cheating on her. She said that you were spotted out to lunch with another woman. What can you tell her? And the day you were spotted, you said you were out scouting locations, and it doesn't add up.
Yeah, okay. I was out to lunch with a colleague, and we ran into some people that we know, and I told them that we were out scouting because I didn't want it to seem fishy that I was out with another woman because, it looks a little disrespectful to be out and people start talking.
Jamie, would you like to ask your husband any questions?
Yeah, I don't know why you felt the need to lie about it if you really were just having lunch with a coworker.
Because people talk, Jamie. You know that. People just they make accusations and they start. I didn't want to get into that.
What if I told you? Someone told me they saw you in an uncompromising position with that woman.
Oh, come on. Who said that? Was that Joey? He lies, right? Uncompromised.
What's the uncompromising position?
Well, there wasn't one because he's a liar. Because no one told me that. I just made it up.
What is happening? What is
the hell are you doing? I'm at work and you're playing some kind of a game. What the hell are you doing? What is this?
Well, you're playing a game too. You just sent flowers to Sissany.
Wow.
Jamie, you and Jared should take it from here. And good luck. Who's getting played here? Us?
Well,
I'm actually totally confused.
It's us.
Yeah, he knows it's us.
They just don't seem happy.
No.
But wait, is she getting played or are we getting played? I don't know. I actually have a theory. I think he is doing something. Which is why he was prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that one pretty much sucked. So he sends the roses to Sissany. Congratulations on the twins. That is the first time that's ever happened.
That really threw me off.
What is going on?
Mercury.
Mercury is in retrograde.
It is.
But were we played or was he just prepared because he's actually cheating?
Yeah. Well, we were played no matter what. And whether or not he was prepared, then yeah.
Well, Matthew and Leslie, we get 2 for 1 here in Woodland Hills.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
So you heard the Ryan's Roses. Go ahead.
Yeah, the guy said send it to Tiffany. She's having twins. It's Tiffany, not Sissany.
Are you sure he said Tiffany, not Sissany?
Tiffany and Sissany sounds very, very similar.
But they're both having twins is too coincidental.
I know, but it's not Tiffany. It's Tiffany.
Sounds the same
Did he
each
say
time
Tiffany?
she says.
I'm going to get the tape.
Yeah, we'll have to roll the tape
and roll it back here.
So the woman he's with is probably having twins. Tiffany.
So you think he didn't know it was Sissany and that it was Tiffany with twins?
And why would he say congrats on the twins to someone he's sleeping with?
Well, hold on. Did he say Sissany or Tiffany? Did we screw that up?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
I'm not so sure.
Well, how about this? If your name is Tiffany with a T and you're pregnant with twins, call us.
Oh, that
Let's
could
see
be a
how-
lot.
No, but by the way, it's an interesting experiment. Let's see how many twin pregnant Tiffanys there are in LA. Maybe there aren't many. Maybe there's a lot. So we'll clear the lines. And if you are Tiffany pregnant with twins, you should call. All right. Thank you for pointing that out. I got to get the tape because I'm not so sure. No one else. Did anybody else think he said Tiffany? No one stopped us.
No.
I thought he did at first, and then he said congrats on the twins. And so then I was like, okay, I think this guy's onto us.
Because if we botch that, we suck.
Well, I think we suck no matter what.
Mercury. We've just done a Ryan's Roses call, and I don't think this has ever happened where we actually heard him say he wants to send the flowers to Sissany, and I'm playing it back, and I think he might have said Tiffany, but it was too strange because he wanted to send a note about twins.
Yeah, it was the note thing that threw us off.
Listen.
I do have someone I'd like to send to. Could I send it to Sissany? And I wanted to say congrats on the twins.
So maybe because he said congrats on the twins, I only heard Sissany.
Same.
Maybe my brain just heard that. So Karen in Menifee, what do you think?
I think that he's a comedian. I think he's funny. He knew exactly who he was talking to.
So did he say Sissany or Tiffany?
Oh, he said he may have mistaken and said Tiffany, but he definitely knew who he was speaking with.
So he knew he was on Ryan's Roses, but...
So he just thinks my name's Tiffany.
The problem there is that he likes his wife. That's the whole problem.
Well, I think that becomes what we get to in a second. I just want to know if we screwed this up. But yes,
No,
even if he sends them to Tiffany or Sissany, not good. Not his wife. Right? Not good. Now, let me ask Debbie in West Covina. Debbie, what did you hear?
Hi. Oh my God, I'm so excited to talk to you.
Good
guys.
morning.
Happy Monday.
Hi.
I heard Tiffany, and I was confused that you guys started laughing and everything, but I think twins meant she got a boob job.
Oh. Man, we totally blew it.
God, we're
just in baby mode over
people.
here.
What's happened? I didn't even think of that.
I know. That's so much cooler.
That's what I thought, and I thought.
Thank you for that. Let me see if Erica, are you there in Chino?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
So what did you hear?
It's funny. Debbie actually just said it for me too. I actually think that the the twins are actually the boobs. I was like, yeah,
no.
You call them twins too. You know, it's the girl thing.
So he's sending flowers to another woman, not his wife, congratulating her on her boobs?
So then cheating, for sure.
I think so. Wow. And you probably pay for them too. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't like this guy.
Patty, what did you hear?
I think now that they are talking about the twins here, I think they mean these twins.
Yeah, because we talked about your twins.
I would get messages from friends like, "How are your twins doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, they're great." Like,
So you think the guy was sending flowers to a woman named Tiffany for her boobs?
now I see that.
Yeah, I
and
kinda
he
see that,
wasn't.
too.
I feel like if he was saying them to Sissany, he would have been like, "Hi, Sissany."
No, but I felt like he was acting like that.
Not really.
No, not really.
I'm with you, Ryan. Like, I went to baby mode. Like,
Okay.
oh my gosh, this guy knows it's me.
One more time?
Could I send it to Sissany?
There's an S sound in there.
I think I hear a T.
There's a T and an S.
Tiffany. I like to send it to Tiffany.
I like to send them to
Tiffany.
And her twins.
Maybe he said Tissany. Tissany? Tissany.
Could I send it to
Sissany?
Sissany?
He did. He said
like
Tissany. Now he sent him to Tissany. I can't. So
By the way, this is the story of my life whenever I'm on the phone trying to say my name over the phone to
yes,
somebody.
you would like to report your cable out,
Not
Tissany?
exactly. Is it Tiffany? No, it's Sissany. I'll
Sissany.
spell it for you. S as in
Tiffany,
Sam,
Sissany,
I, S as in Sam, A, N as in Nancy.
I know. I feel like when you first started, we had some guests that were like, thank you, Tissany.
Yeah. Sissany, Sicily.
Sicily. Yeah, you get Sicily.
A lot.
I get Sicily. So what he's cheating on his wife, right?
That's the bottom line.
Regardless.
Regardless.
So we should move on and not belabor this, but we did not have the greatest Ryan's Roses this morning. And I think Jamie on the phone here actually has a very good point. Jamie, we seem to be missing the plot here, huh?
I think so. And
Yeah.
I think you actually had a good one.
Yeah. And why?
Well, because you actually achieved your goal. So, forget about the name. He conceded that going to lunch with this girl was disrespectful. And, if I were married for 7 years and was in love, and I found out over the radio my wife felt unsafe and that I was cheating on her, I think the proper response, if I'm not doing anything, is to be transparent and tell her how much I love her and reassure her so that she would feel safe again, not to do what we call minimizing or going in denial. He quickly changed from minimizing the whole event to hostility, but he did concede that going to lunch with this girl was inappropriate, and that in and of itself is enough. She needs to pack her bag, because if he hasn't slept with this girl, he's going to. And I'm pretty sure he already met the twins, so... Yeah.
Well, if the twins are what we think the twins are. But is it such an offense to have lunch with the woman? What's the big deal? If they work together, why can't he have lunch?
No, he can, but the fact that he felt... No, and it's not an offense. I have lunch with females all the time, but the fact that he felt the need to lie about it, there's something underlying there. So,
It's like he felt guilty from the get-go.
Right,
Well,
I tell women all the time.
He did get a little aggressive as the call went on, too.
No, he became hostile very quick, and so... women will say, I know he's cheating on me. And it's like, of course you do. You just don't know why you know. And so she's picking up on all of his nonverbal and physiological changes. And, I could tell over the phone the guy's lying. So, yeah,
All right.
he needs to leave.
So he needs to go. Well, thank you for that assessment, Jamie. Very official, and we appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You take care.
too.
Bye-bye. I think that was the police. He was like an investigator.
I know.
He was Detective Jamie.
That was great.
The big debate after that was, guys, wait, no, you missed it. He wasn't saying Sissany. He was sending the flowers to Tiffany, celebrating her boob job.
God.
I didn't hear any of that. None of it. But then Patty kind of got us convinced that may be what is going on here. But only because I'm looking at you. I heard Sissany, and you're having twins, so I thought he was playing us.
I did too. I went straight there.
Of all the Ryan's Roses, that might have been my least favorite. At least this week. So I apologize if we screwed that up, but still, he's not sending roses to his wife.
True.
So there's trouble, and then there are hills.
He's cheating.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Now, this is a public service. If you are in a relationship and can't seem to get to the bottom of it, some sort of issue, you're between a rock and a hard place, and this is one way to sort it out. The email says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband's dad passed away in Mexico 2 months ago. My husband flew out to his funeral, as did a lot of family and friends, including a woman that used to cause trouble between us when we first started dating. I found out she went after when my sister-in-law mentioned it to me. I was furious and also wondering if something happened between my husband and her.
Oh.
So let me see. Bianca is in Southgate. Bianca, good morning in Southgate. A couple questions for you. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Now, is there anything other than the attendance by this woman that makes you think something happened between your husband and her? The fact she caused trouble early on and attended the funeral, someone has passed away. It doesn't mean that she's gone back to her old tricks. Is there anything else that's a red flag or a sign?
Well, she's always been there, around, and I feel like I always have the feeling that she's always trying to break us up, honestly. Because she's still single, she's not dating anyone, and it's every single time, I just have a feeling. It's just a weird feeling that she's just trying something.
Should she have not gone to the funeral? It seems like it's appropriate for her to go to the funeral, right?
I don't think so, because she's not that close. Of course, they had
Yeah, so she's obviously not family.
Common, but I don't know. I just think it's inappropriate. I honestly feel like because of the past, she shouldn't have been there.
What did she do in the past that was so bad?
Yeah, what was she stirring up?
Well, it was a very, before my husband and I started dating. Apparently they were dating, but my husband was very unclear of exactly what happened between them, and he said that it was never very serious, but she said that it was very serious. So it was always like very, I don't know, like unclear for me. And I feel like she's just there, like she hasn't been able to move on.
Okay, have you in your mind, just to play this out, what scenario do you think could have possibly happened? What do you think they could have done at a funeral?
Well, honestly, not in the funeral, but maybe afterwards. I just feel like, well, my husband obviously was very upset. I mean,
did you ask him about this woman and what happened down there?
I feel like, I feel like maybe she took advantage of the situation.
But do you think your husband was weak enough to let it happen?
I honestly don't know, because I've always wondered what is the situation between them. Like, I've never had that clearness, you know?
How's
Like,
your guys' marriage right now?
I mean, we're okay. We've been together for 7 years. We have a kid. But it's not, I mean, of course he's been upset, obviously. But I'm just very concerned. I have a weird feeling. I haven't even been able to sleep ever since he came back from the funeral, and especially because why would he hide that she was there in the first place?
Let me ask you a question, Bianca. How long have you been together? I know married 7. How long together?
8. We dated a year before.
Okay, so we have 8 years of history here. And if you find out that he has done this, will you stay or go?
I don't know. We have a kid together. Like, it's not black and white.
So you're saying there's a chance you could forgive him?
I mean, it depends if it was after the funeral, because he was, I don't know, like heartbroken, or, you know, it depends. But if it's a situation that has been happening, obviously, no, I wouldn't be able to forgive him.
All right, I want you to hang on for a second. We're going to come back and make this call and see what's going on. We've got Bianca on the phone, and we're about to, so her husband's dad passed away in Mexico 2 months ago, so he flew down to the funeral. So just so we're clear, for those just joining us, why didn't you go to the funeral with him?
I actually couldn't. Well, first of all, 2 situations. I work. I had a thing that I couldn't even move, and my passport is actually not ready even. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't be able to travel outside the country.
Okay, so Bianca finds out that this other woman that used to cause problems for them went down there, and your husband had what kind of history with this woman?
They were dating. Apparently, my husband said it wasn't serious, but she said...
So they've been together. Right. And she goes down to the funeral. You're telling us she's not that close, so she shouldn't have been there. You weren't there, and you think in a moment of weakness something might have happened. Got it.
Right.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. You'll hear everything. Need you to be very quiet until we come in on the air, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Omar.
Hey, this is Omar.
Hi, Omar. My name is Mari. I'm calling from Flowers and More. We're a new flower shop in Southgate. How you doing this morning?
Man.
Hello, Omar?
Omar. Hello, Omar. It's Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Are you there?
He's gone.
Hung up? Was that the sound of your husband's voice?
Yeah. Yeah, that's him.
All right. Patty, can we try him back?
Yeah, dialing now.
Do you think he may be on to us? Did it disconnect? Did it drop? Or did he hang up? All right, here. Shh.
Oh?
Hello? Hi, is Omar there?
Yeah, it's Omar.
Hi, Omar. I'm calling from Flowers and More. We're giving away a free dozen roses today, and they're absolutely free. I'm calling to see if you'd like to send them to anybody.
I know what this is, man. I'm not cheating! I'm not cheating!
He hung up again. Okay.
Wow.
That's weird. Hey, Patty, can you try him back? I'm gonna hand. Let me to sell. I want to tell him he's on the air.
I don't think he wants to talk to us.
No, no, I know.
Hello?
Omar, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife on the line. Do you have a moment?
I know what this is, man.
We heard you say that, but we have your wife on the line. Do you have a moment?
Yeah, put her on. Put her on.
She's on right here. She's here.
I'm here.
Omar, she asked us to call you because she's worried that something happened, and I'm sorry for your loss, Omar. She's worried that something happened maybe at your dad's funeral in a moment of weakness. Is there anything she should be worried about?
No, nothing happened. Like, she needs to stop this crap. Like, stop bothering me about this.
No, listen, I know that you're going through something very difficult, and is there anything that you want to tell her?
No, nothing happened. Like, she needs to stop with this.
I understand, but why are you angry?
Because it's like nonstop. It's nonstop. She won't stop with this stuff.
Because you didn't tell me about it in the first place.
My entire family was there. Baby, my entire family was there. I'm trying to mourn the loss of my father, and you're coming up with this stuff.
Well, why didn't you tell me that she was there?
I didn't even think about it. I dated this girl for, like, no time at all. Like, this is stupid. We have a kid, baby. Stop. Come on.
Bianca, do you
I
believe
love
him?
you. I love you. My entire family's there. You know she's close with the family. She knows she was close with my dad. We grew up together. Like, she's going to be there. You know what I mean? It wasn't a thing, so it's not a thing. So why should I even tell you, baby?
So wait,
like,
did you grow up with this woman? Because Bianca, you were telling us that they're not that close, but it sounds like maybe you are if you grew up together.
Like, my mom invited her.
So Omar, I'm gonna let you go. Sorry again. Sorry for your loss, and I think your wife, she's just wants to know what's going on. That's all. I'm gonna let you go and take it up with your wife. Okay, brother?
Baby, I love you, baby.
Be well.
I'm sorry.
Bianca?
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge this one because who knows what emotions he's got right now. And so you're the only one that can understand the sound of his voice and know if it's genuine or not. And we're going to leave you with that. But I guess be a little bit careful because he's fragile. You know, he lost his dad.
Right. Yeah, I really tried to let it go. It's just like it's been a couple of months since he came back, and I just can't let it go.
Do you
That's
regret
why I
not
called you
going to the
guys.
funeral now, looking back?
Yeah.
You can't have regrets. Look, there's nothing you can do to change the past. So let's figure out how we're going to deal with the present. All right, Bianca?
Right. Thank you so much for your help.
Good luck, sweetheart. I hope you get the truth and find happiness. Okay, babe?
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I feel bad.